I don't know what happened. That is weird. I don't know what's going on. Everything just stopped. That is weird. I don't know what's going on. Let's try this one more time. I can't have an improper start to a show. It just doesn't work that way. It's bad karma, Kramer. Everything just stopped.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
Alright. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is August 5th, 2022. Here we are on Friday afternoon, looking to talk UFOs with you. Aliens too. Alien guy. No, I was kidding. Yeah, man. That was a weird beginning. I don't know what happened. Just stopped? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we have some storms in the area, so I don't know. It could have been a lightning strike, power surge, something. I don't know. I didn't see anything or feel anything, and it looks, like nothing's close. But we're here. It's Friday. You did it. My 9-to-5er's ready to go for the weekend. Congratulations. Friday is always a good day. Doesn't matter where you live. Yep. Tonight we're going to talk about the VARGINHA. incident. Yeah, I found this really cool video. I watched only 30 seconds of it, but it's really cool. I think it's from a video game, and it shows the VARGINHA incident with the pilots and everything. I'll have to show it to you in a minute. Joe Rogan had Ding Dong Doorbell on yesterday, whenever it was. Corbell was on. I didn't even know. So you know what that means. There's a movie coming out. Yeah, I think that's what it's about. But I have the Spotify up and ready to go so we can pick and choose our way through it. There's also a video that somebody made of Corbell being caught in a lie. I haven't watched it yet, but it was just some fan, and I'll have to see what that's about. Who knows? Corbell, I don't get it. I don't know why they would choose this guy. I think I know why. The fuck? Wow, that was really weird. You know when a dog jumps up on your lap and you feel their feet? I just felt that on my thigh twice. Like when I backed away, it's like the paws came at me again. I was on the phone. I don't remember who. Oh yeah, I do remember who. It was 2 nights ago. And I got out of my bed, walked around to go into the hallway, and I heard what sounded like a dog jumping off the bed onto the carpet and coming up behind me like that. And I looked around and I felt the impressions on the carpet. I felt something run right by me. It was a dog. I know what I felt. I know what I heard. And I know what I just felt. Oh, it's so weird living here. Can't catch anything on video, though. I've tried. So I have to get a 3-camera system. I just need to buy something and turn them on. But I don't have that kind of bread. But man, I can't believe that just happened. I know I used to say to myself, well, it was probably just the way my clothes were bunched up, or no, I felt it. It was weird. It felt like a medium-sized dog, not a big or not too small, but I felt it. I did. I backed away. I'm like, what's going on? I thought there was something underneath the desk. And that's not the first time that's happened. Right after my dog passed away, I felt like I got nudged in the leg with his nose. You know how some dogs do that? He always knew when the show was ending. He could hear me starting to say, all right, that's it. You know, we're about to go. And he would get ready to go out for a walk, because that's what, look, I still didn't say it loudly because I didn't want him to hear. I would have to take him for a walk, and he always knew. He could tell by the way I was talking. And if I didn't get up quick enough, he would nudge me like, let's go. What are you doing? We got to go. And I felt that night. Yeah. It was a cold, wet nose. I felt it on my leg. I know what it feels like. I got double bumped. And that kind of just reminded me of that. I don't think it's my dog. Oh, I wonder if it is. Didn't feel like it. Anyway, roll call. I know. I see some super chats in there. We'll throw those out as well while we're doing the roll call. Hold on. Let me go back to that first super chat. There it is. Chris Rogers, welcome to the show with the 2-pound Truth Time machine. Oh, it's Truth Time. Yeah. Thank you. That's the first super chat of the night. We always like to give a little special something for that. Thank you, Chris Rogers, for the 2-pound, 2 quid super chat. First one of the night. I go. All over number 2. Ew. No, that's just not right. I don't have Coral for tonight, so if I miss something, I'm not doing that on purpose. I will check. And welcome to the show, Chris Rogers. Pardon me, Pete. Welcome to the show. Lisa M is back in action. Share. That's what you remind me of right there. Share. Welcome to the show. Rebecca Wiles, Lavender Rose. Welcome to the show. Kevin. Welcome to the show. Samo, Goofonian Rockstar. Welcome to the show. Jammer Travels. Welcome to the show. All right. Michigan UFO sightings and paranormal encounters. Welcome to the show. Shadi Panorin, welcome to the show. Brian, show welcomes you. Oh, that's rare. Good for you, man. Welcome to the club. Stavro, welcome to the show. Andromeda Native, how's those Palladians doing, huh? How the Palladians doing? Well, who's at the front door? Stephen A's. I skipped over to Super Chats. What a schmuck. Hold on. We got a lot of stuff to go over. We do every night. I don't know how we do it. Lisa Bowden, it's your old dog coming back for a visit. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think it's my dog, though. He's in Arizona. I don't know. Maybe. I have his ashes and everything, so maybe it was him. I don't know. But I know it sounded like a dog jumping off the bed onto carpet. I heard the whole thing. And when I was walking, I turned around, and it was like the dog started to take quicker steps to catch up to me. You know, like, and it went right by me. I felt it. I've never had that experience. It's always something, man. I went my whole life without seeing anything, really. You know? No, maybe one time I thought I saw something, but these last 2 years almost, unlike anything I've ever lived through. Thank you, Lisa. I hope you're right. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, BX Blazy88, with the $5 super chat. That is respect and love, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, that's a cat sleeping. Okay. Aw. Is that a dog cat? That's a big cat. That's a cat. I'm looking at the picture on the thing, trying to get close. Yeah. Thank you for that. I believe that's your first super chat to goof on. So thanks for that. Welcome to the show. And thank you, BX Blazy88. $5 every respect and love, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Thing I good. First time super chatter, long time fan. Mucho gusto, generoso. Grazie. Grazie. All right, who else is here? Bob Berkins, thank you very much for showing up tonight. Have a good time. Enjoy the show. Get some popcorn. And I know you'll be commenting. Welcome to the show. Renee Cruisin'. Welcome to the show. What's up, Renee? Long time no seesaw, silly. Seesaw silly. She was She saw silly. She's so silly. How does that song go? I know it's not that. Big tall Willie. What is it? It's Walk This Way. She had a sassel and a tassel in a skirt, climbing way up her knee. There were 3 young ladies in the school gym locker when I noticed they was looking at me. I was a high school loser, never made it with the ladies, but something a little cancer like this. Who's that? Den-Bub? What's up, D-Bub? Welcome to the show. Tony Introvert. Welcome to the show. SpaceX Exposure. Welcome to... All right, let's get started. Views with a Z. Death Proof Bum 01. Alfie Joe Bob. What's up, what's up, what's up, fellas? Ladies? Flubber Lane's here, everybody. Randy's here, everybody. Views with a Z. Grandmaster UV. Really? Nice to see you. Ah, really, it is. And mind blown over UAP. Z. So, Jeremy Corbell, Joe Rogan. What? No. We're not going there yet. I got to wet a palate first. That's what I'm told in the headset. Palate. I'm like, all right. Producers. Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Shut up. God, I hate that. Yeah. All right. Here it is. This is the trailer for Moment of Contact by James Fox and Company, a 1091 Productions. Are you ready? This is coming out October 18th, I believe. James Fox, VARGINHA. That's where I got the idea. Giddy up. Drop the bass.
James Fox, CE3 Productions.
Ooh, that was creepy.
In 1996, the people of Varginha, Brazil, witnessed a UFO event
He says it so
that
snazzy.
would change their lives forever.
Só que ele planava, ia perdendo lentamente a altitude e ia caminhando.
Followed another Roswell, if you will. That is a crashed vehicle that had beings on board.
Mas que eles não poderiam admitir a verdade. A população ia entrar em colapso.
Nada
temos a esconder.
We ain't got nothing to hide here in Virginia. See, that's it. They covered it up in Brazil. They were keeping this on the DL. Finally, the facts will be revealed. I remember this story.
Finally, the facts will be revealed.
The Virginia case is considered the most well-kept secret in the military circles of Brazil.
My objective here is to put some clarity on what took place in Varginha, Brazil, January 1996.
Dois seres extraterrestres foram capturados, depois, posteriormente, foram levados para o hospital.
The witnesses are some of the most compelling testimony.
I have to pause it. It's a trailer, but I still have to pause the trailer because it's over 2 minutes. Hey, we're going to talk about this tonight, and I don't want to see anybody get out of control. All right? You're allowed to have an opinion. But let's not throw food at Lori anymore. Okay? There's no reason she should get butter popcorn in her hair. Okay, guys? Man. Yeah, I know. That's why we don't have Tootsie Rolls here anymore. Huh? All right, I had to pause it. I'm sorry. I had nothing else to say.
Testimony I've ever heard.
Meu nome é Carlos de Souza.
Meu nome é Cátia Xavier. Meu nome é Liliane Silva. Meu nome é Valquíria.
And we are Hot Pants. You know, it's like America's Got Talent. I'm sorry. I just can't stop. I'm an idiot.
Em 1996, eu vi uma criatura estranha ali.
Action! A lot of people in this town have a little piece of the puzzle.
Naquele local, eu vi o rastro da criatura, o pé.
Foi onde ele falou que eu vi era uma coisa sobrenatural.
This year,
Mark Elixerez.
Wait a second. Did that alien have sunglasses on?
Mark Elixerez. He had captured this creature.
Coisa sobrenatural.
This isn't the real. This is the real picture?
This year,
Mark Elixerez, he had captured this creature with his bare hands.
What?
Você confirma que o seu irmão estava de serviço naquele dia 20?
Confirmo.
After he captured the creature, he developed this infection that wouldn't go away.
Foi pro CTI de manhã, 7 horas da manhã, 15 para o meio-dia. Ele veio a óbito.
This can no longer be covered up.
That guy got killed. He died. That's what you get for touching those dino beavers.
They might shoot us because we're on the property.
No?
This can't be denied.
No.
Bateram na porta. E aí eles falaram pra mim.
Ficar quieto. Se qualquer iria sofrer uma punição muito severa.
This was proof.
We pull this off. It'll be the most compelling testimony revealed.
Of contact.
Aqui, ó.
Aqui, over here.
Foi aqui.
Look
This
up
is a
now.
level of
Look
confirmation
up. Do
that
it.
only a handful of people
Look
on this
up.
planet have.
Thank you. In the name of the Father. Oh no, he's got some issues. Bad neck, Multiple sclerosis, I think. Scoliosis, that's what it is. I'm joking. It's stupid. That movie's going to be great. And we're going to talk about it all night tonight. We're going to ruin the movie. No, we're not. No, because the movie gives you the answers. This is ufology. You don't get anything until you pay for it. You know how it works. Hey! What happened to the people at the Utah Symposium? Yeah. How come we're not hearing any great chatter from that? You know, nothing's come up out of that? No great UFO sightings? How about those 4 videos that were supposed to be released? Remember by that guy? Nobody gave a crap. Nobody cared. I was just thinking about it. It just hit me. I'm like, nobody's even after that little symposium ended, nobody gave a crap about UAP New York discussion or whatever it is. The guy who came out with the duck, the rubber duck video, had all these other videos. Then we found out they're not all new. And then we found out they're old, that we've seen these before, and they're not what they said they were. Oh, I've had experts. You wouldn't believe the analysis that was done on these videos. I heard when people were at the convention or symposium, they said it was hard to see the sightings. I guess they had it on a big monitor, but the lights were on or something, and it made it hard to see. Good work. Anyway, I always like to... you can gauge the success of those conferences by the chatter that comes days after. If nobody has anything to say, boring. They pay for those people a good amount of money to be speakers. What's this? Hey, what do you say there, Rubberneck? Easy_E_021 with the $10 8-air sizzle chest. Happy Friday, Rich. That's right there, bottlenose. Appreciate it. Hey, don't call me stupid. Don't do it. Don't. Nah. Thank you very much. Where you been? Everybody's been talking about you. Where's Easy? Where's Easy? I'm like, hey, I don't know. Not my turn to watch him. But glad that you're back. Nah, we've been talking about you. No, I'm kidding. We haven't. Thank you very much, man. Good Friday to you, a continuing supporter of GoofOn. And the $2 Super No-Do Ben, the Yorkshire Goofonian. Thank you, Ben. I really appreciate that. Very, very nice. Very considerate. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't feel right tonight. Something's weird. Something's off. Yeah, something's off. I'm not me. I feel like I'm a copy of me right now. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what's wrong. I'm not thinking the same way. No, seriously, something's a little twisted. Nah, don't know. Not that twisted. Thank you, Ben. As always, mucho gusto, generoso. Senor. Senor Ben. Hey, Ben. Huh? You know when people get mad at you, Ben? When they leave their mouth open after they say your name. Ben. That's how you know people are mad at you, right? Nobody goes, Ben? Nah, doesn't work. It's Ben. You know they're pissed. Nobody's mad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so weird. I am weird. Even I know that. After a while, you just accept it. You do. You guys are unbelievable. What's going on? Hey, the Josh and Artemis Prime Show. What's up? How you doing? How you feeling? Feeling good? Doing good? No show tonight. I know you don't. No, not till Monday. Right. The 7th. Yep. The 7th is Sunday. Yeah, you got a show on Sunday at 9. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Whatever it is. I don't know. They have like 9 shows ready to go for next week already. I'm like, damn. FAP, Sizzle Chest, and I lose it. Yeah, that's a fun. I love Sizzle Chest. Bottlenose. Bunch of them. So the James Fox movie is called Moment of Contact. It's the VARGINHA UFO incident that was really covered up by the military in Brazil. 96? Yeah. And now they're, just like you did with the Ariel incident, going to talk to these people 25 years later, 27 years later. What is it? 96? 06? 26 years later. 25 years, basically. Because he talked to them last year. He just got done editing. All right. Anyway, that's coming out, it says here, October 18th. Yep. All right, enough of that. I'm not making a dime from that. That was just free advertising. Well, I was looking for videos on the VARGINHA incident because I don't really feel like doing a lot of work. And that's not true. I'm joking. I just thought it would always be interesting to see what other people do. And this is interesting. This is the gameplay of the VARGINHA incident based on real-life events. Let's see what they did in the video game.
Alvo na antena, 350 graus, a 15 milhas.
Ciente. Contato radar positivo, 10 graus à esquerda. Aproando. Romeu Índia, Jambuque azul com contato visual. Alvo se aproximando rapidamente.
What is going on?
Que diabos? Azul 2, confirme, é um OVNI. Afirmativo.
Oh, that's a UFO.
Ele está nos enxergando. Azul 2, mantenha a posição. Parece querer entrar às nossas 12 horas. Ciente, Alo Azul, mantendo posição. Romeu Índia, estamos às 6 horas de um OVNI, na proa sul, mantendo 25 mil pés. O objeto é semicilíndrico, metálico, não causa turbulência, insígnias vermelhas não reconhecíveis, alguma interferência. Mudando de atitude, inclinando, acelerando muito. Romeu Índia, alvo acelerou bruscamente e sumiu. Perdemos contato visual e radar.
Well, this is interesting. It's the video game. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. This is weird. I didn't even know this existed. Check this out now. It looks like Star Trek. Is that what happened? We are coming from the Pleiadian light years away, landing on your lawn. And boom. We have to upload credits. Oh. So this is what happened now. Who is it? Zach Brazel? Mac Brazel? Oh no, that's Roswell. Oh. So this is a witness who will. Oh. No, run, run. Oh, he's offering pie. Pie? Oh no. What is it? It's a war. They're being shot at. Oh no. Single file, alien guys. Single file. Hurry. Hurry. Single file. Go through the gate. Oh no. How'd they do that? Oh no. They're still coming through. This is like the real life. Oh no, the army's there now. Oh no, they're shooting at the wrong person. That's a civilian. Over the wall. Go in the water. Go. Oh, he got away. Oh, good for him. Oh, done. Done. Get healthy. There, grab that. Fix yourself. I'll be back. I'm getting a little bored. Oh no, they did. They tried taking it away, right? Beelzebub, Beelzebub. Whoa! Damn! The government was very angry at the aliens, and they stole their ship. We don't let any illegals into Brazil, either from space or from Earth. They must go through the proper channel to be citizen. Oh shit! Holy shit, that's an illegal by far. I don't understand you. What is this? You want me to do your taxes? Thank you for the laptop, creature. Your eyes are beautiful. You go. I'm not going anywhere. Wave your 3 fingers at me. How dare you? I gotta go. Is that it? Okay. Oh, they got it. You must rescue the shuttle at any cost. Your people are not prepared to handle our technology. One moment. Receiving life signs from a survivor. Proceed to the city hospital and find the survivor. Survivor. So we fast forward. How you doing? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, my brother? Why you wearing a mask like that? Oh, okay. Told me to wait a minute. No, excuse me, ma'am. Do you know where the entrance is, ma'am? Do you work here? What's this? Oh, art? Church? Where am I? Can anybody tell me where the... Sir, do you know where the alien bodies are? Just walking around with your briefcase here in the church? That's interesting. Ma'am? Over here. Can I ask... Excuse me, ma'am? Ma'am! Are they clones? I'm a little confused. Is that a gun? Let me grab that. Oh, yeah! I like that feel. Well, you can put that there until I'm ready. Ma'am? Ma'am? Let me get some ammo. Ma'am, is this the drug DMV? Where is the main entrance? Alright, never mind. What's up here? Oh, this seems right to me. No, I'm a little bit out of my element here. Oh, wait, ma'am? Ma'am, can you answer a question for me? Oh, shit, you son of a... Die, pig! Unbelievable. How dare you shoot me? Die! Haha. There, take that. Hey, this is a good gun. Whoa! I heard something. It sounded like an alien. Ma'am! Die! Die! Oh, there you go. Sit on the floor with blood dripping out of your ear holes that I gave you. Oh, ding. I'm coming for you, alien. I'm 54 years old. This is what I'm doing on a Friday night. At 54, just kill me. Alright, I'm a little bored here. Alright, I hate games like that. That's stupid. Well, this was the dumbest thing. That was awful. And you know what? For what it's worth, they tried. Ben, the Yorkshire Goofonian with £2 says, I normally get Benjamin. Benjamin? Thank you for the super chat. You're a Goofonian. Mucho gusto, generoso. What's up, ICC UFOs? Shane Reed's here. Claudia Rodriguez. How you doing? With the $5 super chat. Good to see you. It's a super dono. No sticker, no comment. But thank you for the support, because that's pure love. I am here. Never mind. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well, too. Have a good weekend. I don't think were you here last week? I don't know. Feels like I haven't seen you in a week, 2 weeks, 3 maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. What's up, John Hintz, Mr. Catfish, Wicked World, Emmy. Man, Thank you. Wait, who's this guy? John? Moonlicht? What's up, Moon? I'm going to have to call you tomorrow, looks like. I don't know, maybe later. All right, let's get rid of this. Now, the VARGINHA incident, since we're already thick and we're in it, I'm going to play this. It was a really amazing UFO engagement. They actually saw an alien creature, those sisters did, those women. Yeah, I remember that story. They covered it up like you wouldn't believe. The government did. See, this is why I hate me. Because I know I took the video that I wanted to play for you and got it ready. It's so weird how I lose that. I don't understand how I did. Hold on, kids. Wilka. Wait a second. Man. Oh my God, Tom DeShlong I was going to talk about today too. And Kroon hiking. And disappearing alien portals found in night vision images. We've got so much to go over. And I don't know what I did with that video. It's very crucial to my report tonight. So I'm going to have to go into my history real quick, see if I can pull it up. Won't take too long. Is Bob Lazar lying? Of course. Of course he is. I don't know if he is. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm losing my mind, man. This is so bizarre. Like, where... It doesn't make any sense. All right. Well, I'm going to do this. Here we go. Wow, it got dark.
Of alien organisms is known as the VARGINHA incident.
This is from Civi's Civi 11. 372,000 subscribers?
Naturally, this was turned into a video game. Not just a game, an FPS, the first to ever come out of Brazil, selling up to 22,000 copies, mostly in Russia, and the developers were contacted by the United States Special Forces who wanted to use the game to train its operatives. This goes deep, kids, deeper than anything I've ever seen. This game launched in 1998, running on... DOS? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. It's hard nowadays to find worthy DOS trash. Where do you go after the likes of Capstone and Island Peril? Isle of the Dead I'd rather not, and I still haven't beaten that game, so I went looking, and a patron, followed by a surprising number of others, told me about this game. And I will never, ever forgive those people. Though it's technically Brazilian jank, not Slav jank, which doesn't disqualify it.
Seriously? I'm about to do it live on air. Yeah. This is junk. Nothing like a failure right in the middle of the show. I don't know, maybe everybody's right. Maybe I should just quit. That's what we should do. Yeah, maybe we should. I'm going to come back to it. disappearing alien portals from the Magic Mesa. I'm not really believing this. It's from Carl the Crusher. I have got to see this. Come on. Oh, come on, man. Come on. I can't stand what's going on.
Are scattered across the landscape from a forbidden past. Maybe even in your own backyard.
Stone tools, pottery. Looks like it's everywhere. Give it up, and we're gonna debunk that tonight.
It'll be super obvious with those PVS 14s, even like. Not too bad for just
Sticking a phone up to the night vision. Look at the stars, though. Wow. That black thing is just an artifact in the lens.
So these guys say there's alien portals that they find.
Not like this as well.
And I bet you I know what they're going to think is an alien portal.
Duct tape.
The square. Very bright. Oh, very bright. 10:18 p.m.
Alright, get it through this.
It's a square. Very bright square, right?
You got your phone?
Here, I'm going to film it on my phone, see it growing.
So that's the Psionics camera, which really enhances light slightly differently. Same technology that's used in the night vision, but it's a different way of processing it, which is why you get the colors and a lot of purples and lavenders. Lavender rose.
Going.
This is interesting. Let's see what his phone records.
Okay, I'm filming with the night vision with the Psionics.
So why would this part, that's interesting. Why would that be lit up like that? It's a square. It pretty much is. I mean, it comes out over there, but you can see, and then here it looks like they're seeing some sort of entrance or something, like a trail. Ooh, a portal trail.
Whoa, okay. I can still see it filming. Here, let's trade now.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like.
Really defined bottom edge with that night vision.
There we go.
Is it going down?
So it doesn't do it there on this camera.
I can't see right now. It doesn't. I can't really see it.
Interesting.
But you don't see the source of the light or the beam or the projector anywhere.
It would have to be on that ridge over there, and there's nothing. Unless
that's where the petroglyphs are.
Yeah.
That's it. There's nothing.
A hut behind us, but it's a constant light.
Yeah, we can either go up to the base of it.
Oh, they're at Utah? At the,
From the shack. So here comes these cars up the road here. Any shapes? Nothing.
I'm not seeing anything.
5 or 6 cars go by. And yeah, and the shack lights would wash it all out anyways, right? Yeah. Here it comes. Nothing. It's not cars.
So they're wondering why
cars.
this is lit up. Isn't that the sky?
At this point.
Isn't that the sky? Isn't that clouds?
Ambient glow, but that's not what you're seeing. You're not seeing a subtle ambient glow that's like constant. It's like,
I don't know if we're looking at clouds or trees.
okay, yeah.
It looks like trees now.
Some kind of aircraft formation.
Really?
There's 2 aircraft that looks like they're flying in formation. They look big, maybe like C-130s. I think there's a third coming more close to us.
Hey, Mr. Stinkbug. Look at this guy.
Ew.
He's freaking big.
Haven't seen any activity for a minute.
I don't know, man.
So we'll see. I'll pass.
We're like 15 minutes into this and there's nothing going on.
Whoa, it's glowing right now. Look. Whoa, thank you.
See, that's weird.
That's so funny. I wasn't even looking.
There's got to be a reason why that's happening there. It's got to be the camera. It's got to be the way that camera is receiving the light, because you don't see it on the other one, the green one. I don't know. Let's go and see if there's a crescendo to this.
Through the cell phone right here after just passed.
I don't see anything like portal-ish.
Just a shed filled up over there. Apparently, like.
What is that? Look at the movement. Look at the movement.
That's
of the
clouds.
light.
Relax. These are clouds, aren't they? Whoa, that was weird. Look at that.
What is that? Look at the movement. Look at the movement of the light.
That's got to be clouds, right?
Square
almost. That is weird.
No, like
it kind of does look like trees. Yeah. It does look like a what could be.
That was weird.
Anything in the sky.
Wow, that was
Did that
weird.
Just screech again?
Why would that be there? Yeah, that was weird. Oh, look at that light. See that? Wow, they've got some interesting things on here. I don't know if it's the way he's moving the camera. Watch. See the glow in the sky? After this, watch.
You can see it.
Watch this.
Anything in the sky. Did that
There
just
it is.
screech again?
Slow motion. Now watch the sky change color. Whoa. And it keeps moving. That's wild. Good stuff.
Where?
I don't know. There was no light coming from behind us. No light coming from the left.
So I hope my hand's cramping up, dude. I gotta stop filming. Yeah, I'm gonna drop my phone.
It was moving left to right really slow.
Predator.
Yeah. It did seem. If it is,
Yeah.
what bigger?
Okay, something. I got that on camera, dude.
Let's see if they got.
Whoa! What the hell was that, man? What? See?
It's like harder to explain.
Whoa!
What the hell was that, man?
Did you see that flash? Watch
It's
this.
like harder to explain.
Whoa! What the hell was that, man? See? Did you see that? Okay, something. I got that on camera, dude. What the?
It was like somebody took a picture of them. I've had that happen to me.
See?
I've had
you
that
see
happen, that same thing.
Is like harder to explain.
Whoa! What the hell was that, man?
That looked like lightning, but it wasn't.
Did you see that? Okay, something. I got that.
Cool.
Like the Earth turned on to like
the Earth
daylight, but like early dawn.
Watch. Whoa. That looked like lightning.
Everything turned on
I don't
and
know,
then off
man.
again. And I was just going like this, like, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And then it was like, boom.
That's pretty interesting. Got to give them some credit. At least they're out there trying. I thought they captured some interesting anomalies. Good for them. Good for them. I'm sorry, I missed some super chats. Damn it. I was watching the video, guys. I'm sorry. Who do we got here? Andromeda Native, $20. Third generation Andromedium, no relation to Palladians. I forgive you. No. Right, I may have misspoke. I was not saying that the Andromedans were Palladians. I think what I meant to say, thought I did, I probably didn't, saying, you're an Andromedan. And what I meant to say, like, Palladian sister or something like that. But yeah, thank you for clarifying anyway. I can't backpedal. I don't even remember what I said. You know? I just didn't see it when it came in. Thank you for that. That was about 8 minutes ago. Sorry. Thank you very much for being patient on that. Mucho gusto, Generoso. Who's this next one? I know this color. Say what? Who this guy? Dave Scott throwing down, that's $14 Canadian money. Do you guys know Dave? Do you know who he is? Some of you don't know. Some of you probably do. Dave, Scott, and I have been friends for, 5 years straight. Then we just had about 18 months where we didn't talk. And, relationships go up and down. And we talked yesterday. I meant to mention this first thing, and I forgot. I mentioned it on the morning show. But yeah, we talked last night for about 30 minutes. It was really interesting. And we still have to finish up. But some of the best moments, memories on just doing shows, period, for all these years, have been with Dave. You can grow a lot. I grew a lot in the last year and a half, may not show it. But we're not going to get into that, what happened and all that. Maybe someday. But Dave, thank you for contributing. Now I have to do it at yours. And if I go to your chat room, they're going to be like, get out of here. You get out of here, goof on. You tyrant. A lot of people hated me. But anyway, thank you, Dave. Spaced Out Radio Dave, throwing down $14. And you know what? We're going to reboot Dave. He's a continuing supporter, I guess, because you've contributed many times. But since there's been that 18-month gap, thank you, Spaced Out Radio. Dave Scott. Hi, I'm Dave. Super chat of $14 from Canada. Good. All over goof on. Hey, what'd I do? You know. My announcer's getting mad at me. Thanks, Dave. When I was talking to Dave last night, since we haven't talked forever, it was like we never. At first, it seemed a little strange, not strange, just surreal. Like, am I talking to Dave Scott right now? And he's probably sitting there going, "Richie G, is that you?" "It is me. Annie, it is you. It is you." Remember when Anakin Walker? Wait. I gotta stop talking. I do not deserve this position. Remember when Anakin Skywalker, Phantom of the Menace. Remember the little flying guy? He had the little wings. He was a little chubby guy. And Annie walks up, and he's a little older. He hasn't seen him in a while. And he goes, "Annie, is that you? What do you know? It is you." Yeah. Who's messaging me now critically here? Oh, well, that's a message I have to take. Jason. I'm sorry, that's another wrong email. There it is. Death Proof Bum 01 with, I'll just say what it's saying here, $5.79 PayPal support. Mucho gusto, generoso. Death Proof Bum 01. Continuing supporter of Goof On. Thank you for that. Yeah, and I did hear messages coming in. Let me make sure. So what? It's not even crucial to the conversation. Anyway, people are just funny to me. Thank you, everybody. This is an interesting show. It's only an hour old. Oh my God, I thought it was time to go. All right, and because Dave's around, I don't know, he may have left, but just for the halibut, it's the top of the hour. I know, a lot of people hate this, especially Gigi Abby Lynn. So this is for Dave, Gigi, and me. I need this right now. Come on, everybody! Crop Circle song. Sing along if you know the words. What are they?
What are they? Why are they?
Doesn't matter.
What do they mean?
Freestyle Radio. What?
What are they? Why are they?
Why are they?
What do they mean?
It sounds like what are Dave? Come on, everybody. What are they, really?
Are they harbingers of world change?
Maybe.
Secrets in the fields.
Secrets in the fields.
Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields. Secrets in the fields.
Get in there now.
What are they?
What are
they? Why are they?
Why are they?
What do they mean?
That's my Bee Gees rendition. All right, Joe Rogan spoke to Jeremy Ding Dong Doorbell yesterday. What doesn't matter. They spoke, and everybody listened. And we're going to play a little bit of it because I'm Spotifying this broadcast right now. And we're going to dig through and just pick and choose what we want to talk about, since I don't know shit about the VARGINHA. Since I can't find the videos that I needed, I don't understand. They're not even showing up in my history. And I checked the other channel's history to make sure I wasn't on the wrong channel when I was doing that. Because if you're not on the right channel, it'll... it's a different account. You won't have the same history. Well, I didn't see it there either. And it's very weird that I just can't pull it up by typing VARGINHA in there. And that video wasn't that far off from the top, like 20 videos down. I don't see it. And I watched it. There should be a red line through one of those videos. There isn't any.
Yeah.
So
Dave Foley got you back in.
No, he didn't. No. Dave Foley, I was excited to hear that he had become obsessed with UFOs.
Yeah.
But he didn't really get me back in. It was the documentary. The documentary was so compelling. It's really good. And folks, if you haven't seen it, it's called Area 51 and Bob Lazar, Area 51 and Flying Saucers.
It is a shit show.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks.
That
I need the
documentary
cash.
for me was the reason why I started making
That movie
films.
killed it, even though it
I just wanted
sucked.
to know
It
if
made
the
a
guy
lot
was
of
telling
money.
the truth. I was not a filmmaker. I was highly unqualified, like a lot of things that I do in my life that I end up loving. So that movie, the story, is what made me interested too.
How'd you get Mickey Rourke?
Well, that's a fucking weird story. There's a tattoo shop called Mark Mahoney's Shamrock Social Club. Do you know about this?
Yeah, I've heard of that place before.
Okay. So Mark's been a good friend of mine, or I've been a friend.
Sorry. Mark Mahoney's, what was it? Sweatshop? It doesn't matter. Tattoo parlor?
Friend of his since I was probably too young to be getting tattoos. And he let me come in and film for a couple years right before that movie. And he doesn't let a lot of people in there to film. And Mickey came in one day and Mark's like, oh, Jeremy's filming. You want to talk to him about UFOs? And Mickey's like looking at me like, what the fuck's this guy? Somehow he ends up taking this stiletto and trying to like stick me in the ribs with it, like just kind of joking. But you got Mickey Rourke with a stiletto, just getting a tattoo, kind of jabbing you with a, so that kind of bonded us, kind of. He thought I was
trying to stab you. That's
he was poking me. Yeah, he was poking me in the ribs. So that was my introduction to Mickey. But he's got this voice that's like a fucking Tibetan monk, like gravelly, and I know because I had to take his audio.
All right.
In the movie because I didn't have anybody.
Well, your voice would have been fine, but it was cool to have his voice.
Thank you. I love that shit, man.
It sucked.
What's the latest and greatest in UFO?
Do you know why everybody says that they like that Mickey Rourke did the voiceover? Because Mickey Rourke was in a place, I think, where he was trying to make a comeback, and he fucked up his face so bad with all these surgeries, plastic surgeries, when the guy was normal, right? He had changed his look. And I don't think he was getting hired to do many acting gigs anymore, but whatever it was, him doing that movie. Now, I think I like his voice, but I don't like Mr. Mumbles coming in and, what we got here is a failure to communicate. you know, it's a gravelly voice, but it's not a voice you want on a regular basis. They actually used subtitles when he spoke a few times in that movie, if you remember, because you couldn't understand what he said. They had to put in subtitles. Yeah, great choice. But everybody in Hollywood has always seemed to have liked Mickey Rourke for some reason or another. And I just think Joe Rogan's playing it smart there by saying it was a great choice, even though I know he doesn't think that. There's no way. Nobody thought that was a good choice. The way he sounded, he sounds like he's got marbles in his mouth. I wonder if it was done like that on purpose, you know? Like, what the fuck did he just say? And you rewind it and you're listening back and say, I thought he said that, but I don't know. I thought he said something about a shoelace. Hey, he kind of talks like me. Tyler, you always got to bring yourself into these things. Shut up, Rick. Told you don't say my name.
Information.
Right. The world, in my opinion, has really changed since we started talking about this. So our history is, you know, you asked me to come in with Bob.
Look at that beautiful little girl watch he's got on. Come on, let's see the watch. It's an expensive watch. And it matches the outfit. He knows how to manscape and accessorize.
We did that. Okay, the idea that there's craft, that maybe our government has some and been reverse engineering them. And then came in with Fravor and we talked about his personal military encounter. And then our history goes to, then George Knapp is here, who's like the godfather of the history of this.
My friend and mentor, say it. Say it.
Bam. After that episode, man, things started really going crazy. And a few days before I dropped it. So it's like there was record that I provided it to them.
Got it. So these people know you because of your documentary and because of your appearances on the podcast. And so these military guys with this information, they reach out to you.
Yeah. So that's even before my first documentary, you know, I was talking with Fravor. I got a tip. I had been on this beat. I've been trying to find out more. So people would start to come to me. And then after those relationships have obviously been public, where people bring me stuff, it's happening more and more. And a lot of more disinfo come in my way as well. People try to trick me all the time.
Like what kind of stuff have you
Just
gotten?
give me fake documents, give me fake photos, hope I run with a fake store.
Wait a minute. But they did fool him, right? They did. They fooled him. I'm just looking at the body language on this guy, man. And he is relaxed. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But he is worried about what he's talking about. He doesn't seem... He's confident, but he's careful. And usually it's, you know, there's just things he's doing to make sure he speaks right. And I don't like that. I just want him to come out and be himself. Is that how he is normally then, I'm guessing? I also don't see a lot of the hand motion. He's keeping his weapons down. You don't want to weaponize your curiosity with your palms, do you?
You know,
do you think it's just jerker-offs? Just like, I don't know why I said that word that way.
Jerker-offs.
I had a hard time with it. Do you think it's just jerk-offs, or do you think it's, do you ever think the government is giving you misinformation?
I'm the least paranoid person that I know.
Are you really?
I am literally...
That explains it! We have just now figured it out. Jeremy Corbell is not paranoid, which means he accepts. I'm not going to question much. I'm not paranoid. You better be paranoid somebody's giving you a lie. How are you not? Believe me, he's paranoid. Anybody who says they're not is lying in this field. Hey, Jeremy Corbell should be paranoid at all times. Dropping these videos, you know, who are you going to piss off? You know, if they're real. That's why nothing happens to these people. Because they don't have real UFOs on video. That's why. That's why Lou Elizondo never went to jail. For bringing those 3 videos out? He should have, right? No? Maybe? I don't know. Watch Who's Lou, you tell me. Anyway, those videos were shown, and the government wasn't happy about it, but they came out and said that those are real videos. They didn't say they were real UFOs. They just said they were real videos. See, and everybody still thinks, oh no, Rich, you're wrong. They said they were real UFOs. I'm like, no, that's not what they said. The Pentagon said that the videos are real. They didn't admit anything other than that there's the video, it's real. Whether that's a UFO or not, it's a whole other story. We're just talking about the video. Hey, look at this. My phone is real. Ha! I didn't know it. Do you believe me? Of course you do, because I told you. The government told me. Why would they lie? Why would they lie? Why would Corbell... Why would you want to risk your life for Corbell? For the greater good. And all those things that he's given us have been failures, in my opinion. Which not even one of them I like. Not even the one where it's splashed down, it disappears. To make me believe something, and this is what they do. They try to make us believe something that's not really happening. We're seeing it in politics, and we're seeing it in ufology, because that's who's running ufology. It is the same administration. It is the same people that love that administration. And that's the way of thinking. Rules for thee, not for me. I can attack you and make sock accounts because I work for Central Intelligence or I work for the Pentagon and I have no fear. You should fear me, Rich, which is what Lou did when he said I made sock accounts and I faked personalities because I did intel. That's what I was paid to do. That's a piece of shit move. That's a really piece of shit move. But he told us. He had no choice. He was called out, I think, right? That's a shit move. That puts so many people in a distrusting mood because of what Lou did. Nobody trusts anybody anymore. And if anybody in this field does trust anybody, you better know them inside and out, which we all know nobody knows everybody inside and out. But we can get a good idea of people. You just got to watch them. And you can see the bullshittery. The weird thing is, when I see Corbell, when he's on camera, talking like a Zoom meeting to the news, it's a way different interview. It's a different personality than when he goes on Rogan. Here, he seems more normal, almost likable. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I just don't want him in my ufology, peddling his bullshit. If he can just prove one of those videos is a legitimate UFO or technology that is beyond what we ever imagined, then I'll believe him. But until then, he's shown us goofy shit, for lack of a better term. Actually, it fits, to be honest. Because if you believe in Jeremy Corbell's videos, you're just as goofy. And I think he really is one of the most distrusted people in ufology. That is in mainstream. He just doesn't fit. They got it wrong. Whoever gave him the access that he has, they got the wrong guy. And I don't know if they do. You got to have a guy who seems very gullible in this field, because they're not using DeLong anymore. Right? It's Corbell. And Corbell, in my opinion, should have very low credibility in this field. Very, very low credibility. And people who do believe him, anything he says, I just don't see how. We wouldn't get along. And that's what they're doing. They're giving us things that we shouldn't believe in and telling us it's something real. And people are falling for it. Welcome to psyops.
Frequency and also over war zones.
That's what it is.
So right now, people went so fucking crazy when I said this, and I know we're jumping around, but
that's okay.
Over active war zones right now, there is such an increased frequency of what they call UAP or UFO that they have these rules whether or not they fire upon them. And people got so mad at me for saying publicly on the news that we do fire at UAP.
He did, but what he said was last week we fired on them. That was 4 weeks ago he said that, so it's been a minute, but yeah, I'm glad he's talking about this. This is interesting.
UFOs, because we fucking do. But why we do is not what people think. So when you have an active war zone, specifically the area of the world that I'm talking about in the Middle East, anything within 27 to 30 miles of ground troops gets fired upon. That's it. But I was exposed to documents that tell me a little bit more precisely how you choose what to fire upon. And what you fire upon is anything that appears that it could have a payload.
Really?
Yeah, because it would be a threat.
Oh, man. Right. You fire on anything that looks like it has a payload. How does a Tic Tac look like it has a payload? Was that a rocket attached on the bottom? A big bullet? What do you got, big bullets? You got UFO bullets? What? Huh? What are you doing over there, huh? Hey, you got big net? They throw a net on us? Is that what they're doing? They got jet nets? Tic Tac nets? Is that what we're doing? Corbell, so far, that doesn't make sense. But is he talking about human-made or alien? Because he's saying we fired on UFOs, and the only way they would fire on them is if they looked like they had a payload of weapons. This is the first I've ever heard about any of this. UFOs having a payload? Is that what he's saying? Let's finish this out.
What do they do with like the cubes surrounded by these spheres? Fucking nothing, because they don't look like they have a payload. So they disregard. They're not part of the mission. So my point in saying that kind of on the news, I don't need to prove to anybody it's true. It is true.
No, you do! You can't make claims like that about anything in ufology without proving it. The burden of proof is on you. Nimrod, get us a mission statement or something. I don't know. What do they have, a logbook? We fired at UFOs. Get Kevin, what's his name? Ryan Graves' daily journal. I'm sure he talked about it to himself, Mr. Ego. And, well, you know, today we saw a UFO. You know, we see them almost every day for the last 2 years. This is amazing. I know someday I'm going to talk about this. Well, someday is now. Wow. This guy doesn't stop. He's amazingly, I don't know, challenged. He is challenged. He should be on the spectrum. I want to listen to that whole thing again. Another 30 seconds back here.
Upon them. And people got so mad at me for saying publicly on the news that we do fire at UFOs, because we fucking do. But why we do is not what people think. So when you have an active war zone, specifically the area of the world that I'm talking about in the Middle East, anything within 27 to 30 miles of ground troops gets fired upon. That's it. But I was exposed to documents that tell me a little bit more precisely how you choose what to fire upon. And what you fire upon is anything that appears that it could have a payload.
Really?
Yeah, because it would be a threat. What do they do with like the cube?
This is a backpedal bullshit story that he had to come up with. Oh my God, this is amazing. Oh, this is so stupid. It doesn't make sense. That's not what he said. He wasn't talking at the time when he was on Howard Hughes' show, talking about in a war zone. They were in the middle of a conversation talking about the Nimitz incident and everything else. And you know what? We're firing at, they weren't talking about the Middle East when he brought this up. Did you know, Howard? We fire. Howard actually asked him, and Jeremy Corbell said, "We do. We just last week fired upon. We just fired upon them." And Howard goes, "Last week, huh? Don't you think we would hear about that? You know what he's trying to do? Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what he's doing? No, this is it. And you guys are going to love it. He started the narrative for the false flag alien invasion. Right? With Joe Rogan. Well, you could go back a month ago or so and say, yeah, that was when. But right now, when he's talking about them firing upon anything within 37 miles or 26, 37 miles, they fire on anything and everything. But other things that will be fired upon will look like they have a payload. Bombs, food, mail, who the hell knows? But that's what he's saying. So if we're shooting UFOs, listen, check it out, that is like an act of war. So because we did that, now the aliens are going to come back in full force in the false flag alien invasion scenario. And we're going to be in the war zone. So when it's being recorded, we're going to see the holograms of UFOs and us blowing up shit and them making it look like they're blowing up shit. You see? There could be shit planted all over the place where it looks like an alien is going to shoot at them, shoot at a building. And who knows, maybe it'll go up in blue smoke with a rainbow at the ass. I mean, who knows? It wouldn't surprise me if they had rainbow bombs come out of these alien ships. This could be the beginning of that dialect that Jeremy is creating. Hey, we've been shooting at them, and then he'll look like a hero. I've told you guys. We've been shooting at them since March of 2022. And actually, it's never stopped. Over in Afghanistan, Beirut, wherever they're at, Beirut, we're shooting them down on the regular. Well, shooting at them. So if we're shooting at them, I would only imagine that we might have one of those in our possession if we shot it down. But the big question is, a Tic Tac would not look like it has payload. I just can't believe I just said payroll. It wouldn't have a payload, but if it got within 26 miles, they would fire at it. And that's what Jeremy's saying. They don't have to be weaponized. All they have to do is get within range. And then wipe them all out. Tick, tack, paddywhack, Gigi Abby Lynn. I don't know, man. Amazing. This is great, isn't it? Isn't this fun? Oh, I love Corbell. He's the best, the worst. He's so awesome, the worst. Huh? I thought I saw 2 super chats and I don't see. Oh, the hell? Wow, you guys are chatting up a storm. Where are they? No. Wow. I know 1 came in. At least 1. I thought it was 2. Sorry, I like to congratulate donors. Especially when it's a kidney. Somebody de-wrenched, I see. We're back. Who's de-wrenched here? Zach is? Oh no. I didn't do that either. You know, Rebecca Wiles was blocked. And I didn't block her. I would never block her. Well, I can't say never. But I didn't. And here's 1. Chris Rogers, £2, £2. Rogan should have got him baked. Yes. Yes. Don't you think he looks it though? Any time of day. I don't know if I think Jeremy Corbell doesn't get high. His beard is made of weed. I'm pretty sure of that. No, I think he's 100% clean. That's what they want us to believe. You should have got him baked. Chris Rogers, £2, £2, super chat. Giddy up. Mucho gusto, generoso. Continuing supporter of GoofOn. All right, let me continue this.
Surrounded by these spheres. Fucking nothing. Because they don't look like they have a payload. So they disregard. They're not part of the mission. So my point in saying that kind of on the news, I don't need to prove to anybody it's true. It is true.
That's stupid what he just said. That doesn't make sense. Hold on.
Anything within 27 to 30 miles of ground troops gets fired upon. That's it. But I was exposed to documents that tell me a little bit more precisely how you choose what to...
That's not correct. That should be a lie. Because he said if they have a payload, they would be shot at. And if anything that got within 26 miles would be shot at. He just said that they wouldn't shoot at them. That's a hypocritical statement. Because the Tic Tac wouldn't look like it had a payload. He just answered my question. But you're supposed to shoot at anything that gets within 26 miles, right?
Frequency and also over war zones. So right now, people went so fucking crazy when I said this, and I know we're jumping around, but
that's okay.
Over active war zones right now, there is such an increased frequency of what they call UAP or UFO that they have these rules whether or not they fire upon them. And people got so mad at me for saying publicly on the news that we do fire at UFOs, because we fucking do. But why we do is not what people think. So when you have an active war zone, specifically the area of the world that I'm talking about in the Middle East, anything within 27 to 30 miles of ground troops gets fired upon. That's it. But I was exposed to documents that tell me a little bit more precisely how you choose what to fire upon. And what you fire upon is anything that appears that it could have a payload.
Really?
Yeah, because it would be a threat. What do they do with like the cubes surrounded by these spheres? Fucking nothing. Because they don't look like they have a payload. So they disregard. They're not part of the mission. So my point in saying that kind of on the news, I don't need to prove to anybody it's true.
Yes, you do. How could they not fire upon something that defies gravity, that is a square, cube, round circle in the middle thingy? How could you not fire at that? If that thing is out there floating without wings, without a rudder, without any engine, without any form of propulsion visible, that's what you shoot at. Yeah, he did the wrong thing. He misspoke. Because earlier he said anything that comes within 26 miles will get shot at, payload or not. Now he's talking about the square and a circle not getting shot at because it doesn't look like it has payroll. So it doesn't seem like a threat. How stupid. That goes against what Lou Elizondo said. Why didn't Lou Elizondo say that? He never once said that. Why didn't David Fravor make that comment? We only fire things that have payloads, you know. But he wanted to fire at it, but he couldn't. Because he had a mock missile in there or something. I still need to see that 23-minute video that brought a congressman to his tears. Yeah, I don't like this analogy that Corbell has just given, because it doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, everybody, it's a lie.
It is true.
No, it's not.
I speak with people that are there right now. It is true. And there's been such an increased frequency since 2021 that it has been pushed up to kind of like critical, where they're like, okay, these things are in our airspace. We could have collisions. But more importantly, like, we see other countries firing on these. Russia, Syria. We know it's not their assets. So the question is, whose are these?
So when you say firing at these, so
Hellfire missiles.
Right. So you have this thing, and what shape are these ones that have payloads?
Okay, well that's what's crazy. So I have images of.
Damn it! What? Here he is, man. This guy's right now deflecting, backpedaling all at the same time. He is trying to remember something that's a lie right now. He's got to speak. This answer that he's going to give is not real. I just saw all the signs of it. Everything he just did after Joe asked is him literally buying time to get the words right because he's got to. If this was the truth, it would be like Bob Lazar. You would just spit it out. There's no hemming and hawing on what you're going to say. You got to think about it. Oh, I don't like this at all. Watch. Yeah, there he is. Jesus hands, palms up. Believe me, got it.
Where they're like, okay, these things are in our airspace. We could have collisions. But more importantly, like, we see other countries firing on these. Russia, Syria. We know it's not their assets. So the question is, whose are these?
So
wait a second. They see Russia and China firing on them? This is the first I've ever heard about that. How come Lou never mentioned this? Or Fravor? Or Voorhees? Or Ryan Graves? Aren't they in the know? Travis Taylor. What? Never mind. Is this about Skinwalker? No. I love me Skinwalker Ranch, Rich. You know that. You know that. This is so weird right now. I am not hating this at all. I am loving this. I've got 2 hours and 50 minutes to watch. This will be the show tomorrow, I think. That is crazy. I'm just going to keep talking, but this is unbelievable bullshittery. I am going to do such a detailed show tomorrow about all of his movements. I am going to make this a really shit show for Jeremy Corbell tomorrow. This guy can't lie. He's a terrible liar. Let me go back. I want to see that again. And I think I missed it.
And also over war zones. So right now, people went so fucking crazy when I said this, and I know we're jumping around.
I went a little bit too far.
Tell me a little bit more precisely how you choose what to fire upon. And what you fire upon is anything that appears that it could have a payload.
Really?
Yeah, because it would be a threat. What do they do with, like, the cubes surrounded by these spheres? Fucking nothing, because they don't look like they have a payload. So they disregard. They're not part of the mission. So my point in saying that kind of on the news, I don't need to prove to anybody it's true. It is true. I speak with...
It's not true because you say it. By the way, I'm going to go for a drive in my Range Rover I just bought. $70,000. Huh? Well, I know it's a Kia Soul, but I'm telling you, it's a Range Rover. It's beautiful. It's true. That's exactly what he's doing. My God, this is weird. It's so obvious.
With people that are there right now. It is true. And there's been such an increased frequency.
He has told us it is true.
Since 2020.
He says it about 3 times. He has got to get confirmation. He is forcing it. It's true, Rich. It's true. When somebody keeps saying it's true, it's not. God, this is universal, people. I'm not making this up. This is body language and speech and everything else that's wrong with Jeremy Corbell.
21, that it has been pushed up to kind of like critical, where they're like, okay, these things are in our airspace. We could have collisions. But more importantly, like, we see other countries firing on these. Russia, Syria. We know it's not their assets. So the question is, whose are these?
So when you say firing at these, so...
Hellfire missiles.
Right. So you have this thing, and what shape are these ones that have payloads?
Here we go.
Okay, well, that's what's crazy. So I have...
Did you see all the lying going on right there? So what's... Now, Joe Rogan just nailed it. He set him up for that one. So what do the ones that have payloads look like? And then he's Oh, I love that. God, I love liars.
That's what's crazy. So I have images of one that we fired on, and for
Can you show us the image?
Where they're like, okay, these things are in our airspace. We could have collisions, but more importantly,
Watch it.
We see other countries firing on these.
Watch.
Russia,
Here it comes.
Syria. We know it's not their assets.
Right now.
So the question
Joe
is,
Rogan.
whose are these?
So when you say firing at these, so
Hellfire missiles.
Right. So you have this thing, and which shape are these ones that have
Here it is.
payloads?
Okay, well that's what's crazy. So I have images of one that we fired on, and for
Can you show us the image?
I'll show you. I'll show you. Yeah.
Oh, come on. So he doesn't have the photo, right? He brings it up, doesn't want to show anybody, but will show Joe Rogan. You know what he's going to do? When the interview ends and Joe's going to say, he's going to hope Joe forgets. But if Joe remembers, I bet you Corbell goes, I'm going to have to get home and get on my computer because I don't have it on my cell phone. So I'll send it to you. But he never will. And I hope Joe Rogan stays on top of that. I don't think Corbell, I think you can definitely see the deception when Joe Rogan. So what are the shapes of these? Well, I have a picture that I could show you. Can you show us now? Well, I could show you. He didn't say I have a picture that I could show
me right
you,
now.
Joe. He actually said I have a picture I could show. So this is how lying plays a big part in ufology. That little mistake that he made, the way he worded that, shows you he's lying. I know you're not going to believe me. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But that is, the small things make all the difference in the world when it comes to body language and speech. And he does not have a photo. If he did, we will see it someday, right? Because he can show Joe Rogan. That's horseshit. Just show us, right? What's the big deal? Why is Joe Rogan more special than the rest of us? Because it's probably a piece of shit, or Jeremy's going to have to go look for one. He doesn't have it.
I'll show you.
So Jeremy Corbell cannot tell us the shape of an object that gets fired upon, what it looks like with payload. Like, what would it look like? I got a picture. Such a deflection. What a jackass. Joe Rogan liked that one, didn't you, Joey?
Show you, but I think
You can't show it publicly yet?
I don't know.
See?
Because it comes from a document I probably shouldn't have seen, but people send things to me.
So it's illegal. So you're carrying around illegal evidence, top secret information? You don't know? I don't know if I can show. What do you mean you don't know? How do you not know? It's history in your home. It's a picture. You know, I know. When I watch every video, I could almost recite to you what I said 15 years ago. You remember shit like that. Oh, God, this guy's so bad. But yet it's so much fun. I know, we know we were going to do this right now. But we are. It's the show. Learn how people lie tonight.
In ways that I can look at them. So,
okay.
Anyway, let's talk about that.
Did you see the big Jesus hands that he threw up? He gave Joe those big Jesus hands because he's trying to make it seem like, I'm not lying, I promise. Watch.
I'll show you, but I think
you can't show it publicly yet?
I don't know, because it comes from a document I probably shouldn't have seen.
Come on,
but
Jesus,
people
there
send
it
things
is.
to me.
Look at the beautiful Jesus hands. Does this guy know when to whip out those two hands, palms up? Of course. It's JC, not Jeremy Corbell. Jesus Christ.
That I can look at them. So
okay.
Anyway, let's talk about that later. So
yeah, we'll talk about it later. Just like you told Howard Hughes.
Like a jellyfish.
Yeah, I don't know. It's stiff, but that about the size of like a big coffee table. That's the one at least that we've fired on recently.
Big coffee, like this desk, maybe.
Yeah, about 10 to 12 feet.
and then it looks
domed, and then it has like, and they're not all like this, but this is the one we're talking about that I know was recently fired upon.
And what do they think it's made out of?
See, that's the whole thing, man.
Is it like metallic?
That's the whole thing. There's no retrieval program that's known in these war zones. So even if they did hit something, like, first of all, would they be able to take it down, whatever it is, right? And by the way, we're eliminating that these are balloons, drug smugglers.
Hold on. So Jeremy Corbell gets evidence, documents, that tell him that they're shooting at them in war zones. Right? They're shooting at them in war zones. So I'm sure they must have hit one or two. I mean, because it sounds like this is happening on the regular, yeah? You mean to tell me they never went in there to retrieve anything, to go look for any metals that may have been, I don't know, broken off? How does he not get all of that information? We're just going to tell you we're shooting at them on the regular. That's it, Jeremy. And they look like jellyfish or a desk. I don't know. You pick it. So it's either a solid desk-looking thing or a jellyfish? That was weird. Let me go back. That was a weird statement. Look, we're only 13 minutes in. I have to stop it. I'm sorry.
Recently.
Big coffee like this desk, maybe?
Yeah. About 10 to 12 feet.
And then
it
looks
domed. And then it has like, and they're not all like this, but this is the one we're talking about that I know was recently fired.
That right there, what he just did was to give the impression that he's telling the truth. I forget what they call it, but he was explaining, and then he goes, it looks like, regular saucer desk shape type of thing, but not all of them. Not all of them, Joe. So, what do they call that? God. It's like you're smartening up the lie with something that would make it smarter. You know what I mean? Like make it more believable is what he just did. So, hey, they're firing because Joe asked, what do these craft look like? Oh, they look like this and that, and then, but they're not. This isn't the one we're talking about, Joe. Because there's different ones. Different ones. I have to put that in there. Make it sound more credible. There's different ones. Because you're not going to catch me in a lie and saying the only ones we shoot at look like desks. They could be anything, Joe Rogan, if they have, bad intentions. If they had a payload or payroll.
Fired upon.
And what do they think it's made out of?
See, that's the whole thing, man.
Is it like metallic?
That's the whole thing. There's no retrieval program that's known in these war zones. So even if they did hit something, like, first of all, would they be able to take it down, whatever it is, right? And by the way, we're eliminating that these are balloons, drug smugglers who use balloons and shit like that. These are objects that have controlled flight. So, back in the day with the Foo Fighters, this is not a new phenomenon, right? Back in the day with the Foo Fighters.
People need to understand that it's not just a band. The Foo Fighters.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. No, man. So World War II, you had both sides of the war, all sides seeing these metallic spheres outpacing their planes. And they're like, oh, fuck, they're up to something. They got some cool technology. The problem is we find out both sides think it's, the other sides.
Right.
This has been happening for so long. I have an article. We can pull this up. I got an article from 1960. Talks about a cube with a sphere around it. A fighter pilot, a military fighter pilot, for 4 days they were getting these. It was in the Alamogordo newspaper. So I'm just saying that is not.
Is that New Mexico?
Yeah, Alamogordo. Yeah,
Man, when he tells the truth, he's a different person. It's amazing. Thank you, Zach Diecast Montu, for the $2.22 PayPal support. You are wrenched again. So you and Rebecca were de-wrenched somehow, some way. And everybody that has a wrench is very trustworthy. So count it as I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't have done it, that's for sure. I tell people when I de-wrench them. But yeah, thanks for the PayPal support, and glad that we got you back in blue. So I'm looking at the chat room. I see a lot of people clapping, and I'm not sure what's going on, but looks like you guys are enjoying yourselves. I am going to stop that interview right now, feeling it. You know, I just don't want to inch my way through it. I'm gonna pick like 8 or 10 things for tomorrow, and we'll do a little bit of truth. We'll play Truth versus Liar with Jeremy Corbell. What does the truth look like? Maybe I can find some comparative videos of people making the same gestures, or, you know what I mean? Like if somebody bites their lip, or, you know, they do this, or, you know, you do that, or, oh yeah, these are fake. I mean, they're real. You know, you're going to believe me because I'm doing this. And this is subconsciously showing you Jesus Christ. That's what he thinks. But I am going to continue that tomorrow for Saturday in the UK. Yeah. Sorry about this VARGINHA thing, man. That sucks. But that is a really good sighting that happened over there. I guess it was for a while they were having visitations. People were getting abducted. There was an alien creature that was seen. Of course, there were no cameras to take a picture of it, but other people have seen that little creature. I don't know. Just wait for the movie. That's all. Yeah. Oh, that's it. All right, here's a UFO video I want to show you. So, I think I know what this might be, but I need my expert friend's eyes on here. So all of you, Goofonians through and through, tell me what you see here. Because this is a really good sighting. Or is it? There's no sound. So when there's no sound, what do we do? In the skies, they fly. Who are they? What are they? What are they? What are... Oh, in the skies, they come. They look like a Tic Tac or a chewed up piece of gum, making moves like nobody's business. They can float, they hover, they reverse, and no signs of propulsion, just pure magnetic energy, using the magnetic field of the earth and gravity. This object defies all the laws of physics. Or does it? Man, she's beautiful, ain't she? Not really. Kind of looks like, you know, something man-made. Oh, hell no, Rich. My God, we seen something like that over on a Skinwalker Ranch, and we thought it was a Tic Tac. So we got our truck out there, and we thought we were going to get it on video, and the power went out, Rich, as it has so many times on Skinwalker Ranch. Oh, now watch this here, Rich. All right, I'm watching. She'd hover. Yeah. Watch. Keep watching. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, what? What is going on? That's right, man. Look at that go. Man, that's fast. How fast is it? I clocked this at 19,000 miles an hour, give or take a few. So this is Mach 10? I don't know what Mach it is, but it stops on a dime, brother. God, I love me Skinwalker Ranch. This ain't Skinwalker. It sure looks like it. That's awful. Don't even do that voice. This is a drone. End of story. You want me to show you why I know? Watch it here when it comes to a stop. Watch. Oh! It did what drones do. Watch. It's hard to tell. When it came to a stop, the force of gravity, let's say this is it. This is what happens. It comes in, and when it stops, it does this. And then it goes back. It's a drone. It's a fast drone. It looks exactly like a drone. You can see it do this and then position itself like a drone. I hate when people use drones for UFOs. It looks like a drone. It acts like a drone. It's a duck. Right? I mean, there's nothing special. That's why they're staying away from it. They're not zooming in. You will know there's no secrets at Skinwalker Ranch. Shut up. That's a drone. And yes, drones do move that fast. My thing is, this guy seems to know where it's going to go and how fast it goes. Oh, you can totally see how it went sideways when it tried stopping right there. Why'd you miss it? Watch, it's going to stop right there. But you only saw it for... I wish I could put this in slow motion. There, now it's moving by again. Yeah, that's a terrible video. Anyway, drones. That's it. That's what our lives are. Birds, balloons, drones. Sad. I hate to be me sometimes, because the only time I get any satisfaction out of this is when I can tell somebody's lying, or I catch a fake video, or somebody stole a video and make believe it was theirs. S4. Lisa Bowden, the $5 super chat. Did you enter like Mr. Rogers? No, I didn't today. I forgot all about that. It's not going to be easy for me to do. I'll explain why. Because when I start the show, I have the intro playing. Right? So when that video ends, I need it to shut off and go back to the screen. Or else you'll see me pressing the button for the screen, walking back and then coming back in. So I have to figure out how I could do the Mr. Rogers enter every night. That's what I want to do, everybody. When I start my show, I want to walk through the door like Mr. Rogers, maybe change my shoes or something. I don't know. I'll do something silly. And then I'll say, Goofonians are here. Welcome, something like that. Everybody's always sitting in their chairs when they start their show. I want to make a grand entrance at this point in my life. I'm trying to get this thing to focus. My eyes are red. They shouldn't be red. Thank you, Lisa. A continuing supporter of Goofon. Mucho gusto, generoso. Is there music on still? Yes. Wow. What time is it? Oh, all right. It is, yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Yeah. I wish they gave us a way to fast forward our songs or rewind them. That's it, everybody.
Warning. Failure.
I want to thank the moderators and super chatters. Thank you very much. That was unbelievable generosity tonight. We saw Dave Scott. We had an appearance by Dave Scott from Spaced Out Radio. That was fun. He gave a little bit of love tonight. Look at this. Look at this. It's doing it again. Come on, baby. Come on, come to me. I'm right here. Come on. Come on, love. Come on, show me you love me. Just show me you love me. Show me you love me. Come on, Cam. Come on, camera. Come on, I gotta get you freaking sharpened. We don't have time for this. You did it! Thank you, moderators and super chatters, and newcomers and veterans. Thank you for your time and your energy and support. Thank you very much. I appreciate it like you wouldn't believe. And what are we? What? I did? Hold on, somebody told me to look at my email. I don't see anything. Email. There's nothing there. Thank you again, newcomers and veterans. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And Josh and Artemis, they're not on right after us. They're not on tonight. So, yeah. But we are Truthology for Ufology. Yeah! Truthology for Ufology. I just said that. See you guys tomorrow, Saturday in the UK, 5 p.m. Eastern. We will continue on this video. Look for body language. It's going to be a truth detector night. Not only Jeremy Corbell, I'll find several others. Take that to the bank. Good night. Have a great weekend. And alien bless you. No apology to nobody. There's gonna be no apology to nobody. I'm not gonna change. He's not gonna change. Everybody gonna stay the same. Fuck ufology. There's gonna be no apology to nobody. I'm not gonna change.